not that great, but it's healthy.
There you go.
Coach, what did you do for your break?
None of your business. No, I was actually in Kansas City. My youngest daughter and her volleyball team, our Colorado Juniors, they were invited to this big tournament in Kansas City. So I went out there, man, and I was a proud dad, husband, and just kind of I turned off the Nuggets for a few days, and I enjoyed it. You know, it was fun to watch them and their team. They're a really good team, and it was fun to watch.
Did the coach come out into you and start yelling and screaming and?
Who, me? No, I get a little competitive, and sometimes I got to walk away from the court, take a deep breath, count to 10, say a Hail Mary, whatever works. But no, I just want to see my girl and her team do well, and I was proud of them. This is the best teams in the country, and they represented very well. So it was fun watching her and them throughout the weekend.
Is this the only time during the season you get to fully turn off the Nuggets from your mind? And if so, how does your perspective change when you turn that back on?
Yeah, I think it is, Adam. I mean, because it's just go, go, go. I mean, from training camp, you play 58 games, and then you have a chance to get away for 5 days or so. And I owe it to my wife and my kids to do that, because during the season, it's really hard to be like an effective and engaged parent. You know, I'm not going to back to school meetings. I'm not at all their other practices and games. So when I have a chance to do so, I owe it to them. And I enjoy it. It's great to reconnect as a family during that break. And then, coming in here, last night, and seeing the guys, and even though it was only like a 5 or 6 day period, it was great to get back. And my message to our players was, we did a great job of going into the break 6-1. We have 24 games left, 15 home, 9 on the road. And we have to find a way to start the break as we finished it. And that's our biggest challenge as we head to Sacramento this afternoon, is continue to play at a high level. And it's not like we can't ease our way into it. We all know the Western Conference standings. Things are tight. We have to hit the ground running and find a way to get back to playing at a high level right away.
Is it difficult as a coach to prepare for a team twice? You got Sacramento home and away, and then on top of that, a team that's completely different now than they were maybe 2 weeks ago even.
Yeah, I mean, obviously a different team than when we played them at home. I was out with COVID during that game. But we know who Sabonis is. We know who Justin Holiday is. De'Aaron Fox, all the other players that they have from their original roster. And every other team has gone through the same thing. And the trade deadline was crazy. I mean, players were changing at a rapid rate. So I think our guys understand it's always about us first, doing the things that we do well and that have allowed us to play well going into the break. And, yes, we have to account for who they have on their roster, but we just have to start playing Nuggets basketball tomorrow night and for 23 games after that.
Do you know that? That's just sort of that.
I know this is the Adam.
It is, man. Always these practices.
I like it.
Just sort of the rest health status of Aaron Gordon and Will Barton in particular, but really all the guys that got this time off.
Oh, I think it's not just the physical rest, but also the mental. I think that's such a big part of it as well. Guys have played a lot of minutes. We played a lot of games. Our travel schedule has been absurd this year. So I think getting away, disconnecting, getting that mental and physical break, emotional break, can be really and powerful. So the biggest challenge is coming out of the break, you see a lot of sloppy basketball. You challenge your guys to do something over break, to stay in shape, to get a ball in their hands. But tomorrow night, and I think throughout the NBA, you're going to see some like beginning of the season type of basketball. We have to find a way to try to stay away from that as best we can. But for Jeff, for Aaron, for Will, for Nicola, for Monte, the high minute players, I think the break was just a tremendous opportunity to rest their body and rest their minds.
With DeMarcus Cousins, where do you feel like he has contributed most, and why is he a good fit to stay with this team?
I think his personality, I think is really important. He is a voice, he's a personality, and he's not afraid to speak his mind. And I think that can be refreshing at times, because we have a locker room of great guys, but who are not always willing to police each other. And so I think DeMarcus, 4-time All-Star, feels comfortable and confident enough to do that with this group. I think we're 8-0 when he plays. I think his defense, his rebounding, his ability to be a playmaker in that group. But even more important than that, on the court, I think just he gives us an edge. You know, I think he gives us a toughness and an edge that you would always want on your team. So I'm happy for him. I love DeMarcus. He's too good of a player to be out of the NBA. He's found a home here in Denver, and I'm really happy for him and his family because it has not been an easy journey for him. And he's helping us right now, and that's all that matters.
So Nicole was saying that the next part of the evolution of his game is becoming more of a leader. Have you seen him emerge more as a leader this year?
Nicola?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's. I think people often forget that for a foreign-born player to come over to the U.S. And to step up and be vocal, that does not happen easily or right away. It's not your native language; it's your second language. You're trying to find the right words to say, and for anybody, whether it's you're from here or not, to put yourself out there, that's scary for some guys. Some guys it's innate, it's natural. But I think Nicola, he understands that one, he has an entire locker room's respect, and when he speaks, everybody listens. It's really powerful when he does speak. So now his challenge is to find ways to do that more often, more consistently. When things aren't going his way or things are going his way, can I be vocal? Can I be a leader? Can I help our group? And the more he does that, the more comfortably he gets in doing so, is not only going to help him, but more importantly, it's going to really help empower all the other players on our team.
Because he said that he wanted to be more, he wanted to be more like Jameer, just kind of a quiet leader and just speak up. And when Jameer talked, people listened. Do you kind of see that?
Yeah, but I think, no disrespect to Jameer, but I think Nicola can be a terrific leader. And I think he can be a leader that is, patting guys on the butt when things are going well, but also in a huddle, where it's not always coming from me. He can be the guy saying, "Hey, we gotta be better. We gotta be more locked in. We gotta take care of the ball. We gotta have a better pick and roll defense, whatever it is, game plan, discipline." So I want Nicola to be the best leader he can be. I don't want him to try to be Jameer or any other vets that we've had in my 7 years and his 7 years. Nicola's got to be his own leader, and I think he's finding ways to do that.
Thank you.